It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Port Stephens residents opposed to the expansion of the Brandy Hill Quarry are disputing the data used to approve the project. Federal Environment Minister Susan Lee has given the go-ahead to cut down 52 hectares of prime koala habitat as long as a 74-hectare koala habitat corridor is created. She says an independent survey found only 2 koalas in the area and no breeding koalas. Port Stephens MP and New South Wales Shadow Environment Minister Kate Washington says this is not the case.
No, the community has seen hundreds of koalas in that area. They've seen breeding koalas. And, the important thing is retaining habitat. We know that from the parliamentary inquiry into koalas. We know that from every expert and scientist in the field. Habitat retention is critical if we want to see koalas survive in the wild.
The Hunter Business Chamber says Hunter Valley business operators are showing more confidence in the economy as the region emerges from COVID-19 restrictions. Upper Hunter businesses are picking up investment in capital and putting on more staff as profits and revenues start to rebound. The Chamber says the mood is not as buoyant in Newcastle and Lake Macquarie, where business confidence is more subdued because the impacts of COVID-19 were more prevalent. Plans for a major indoor sport precinct at Warners Bay could boost business and cement the region as a sporting hub if it's approved by Lake Macquarie Council. The development application from Allambie Care outlines plans for the venue to be called Rushfields, located on Macquarie Road. Allambie's Steve Graham says it would become a centre for lifestyle sports in the Hunter.
What we're looking to do is repurpose, what is really an industrial space into a progression-based learning facility for a number of lifestyle sports, which include things like skateboarding, scootering, mountain biking, BMX, rock climbing. We're looking at having cafe on site, retail on site, things like that.
There's still no decision on whether to extend the 6-month trial of relaxed liquor trading hours in Newcastle. The trial, allowing 27 low-impact small bars and restaurants to serve alcohol until midnight or 2 a.m, has been going for a month. Newcastle Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms called for the trial to be extended to 12 months to get a better idea of its impact or success. However, One Nation MP Mark Latham, who manages the committee overseeing the trial, believes the 6-month timeframe is sufficient, especially coming into summer when more people are out and about. Hunter homeowners who offer their properties for short-term rent will soon have to comply with new laws to maintain a peaceful neighbourhood. From December, homeowners who list their properties on online booking platforms such as Airbnb and problematic guests can be banned for 5 years under a new 2 strikes and you're out law. The new better trading regulation follows complaints from neighbours of homes put up for short-term rent about noise and antisocial behaviour. The short-term rental market has boomed in recent years and is now a $30 billion a year industry. Lake Macquarie Council has unveiled a plan to support local families and their children over the next 4 years. Council currently provides 330 children's workshops, 130 playgrounds, 90 early education services, a range of health services and support for those facing domestic violence. Mayor Kay Fraser says she's eager to hear feedback on the child and family strategy.
We're wanting people to comment. Young children and obviously mums and dads, they might be looking at playgrounds, they might be looking at more services, they might be looking at other activities that they can be involved with. So we're waiting to hear from them.
2NURFM Sport.
Jets utility Jason Hoffman has faith the club will choose a suitable replacement for coach Carl Robinson as the side returns to the field for pre-season training. The 28-year-old says Robinson's early exit hasn't dampened club spirits and belief in the squad is at an all-time high.
Morale is excellent. We've always been a really unique dressing room here in Newcastle. I've experienced another change room and it's nothing like what we have here. The leaders here make sure that the outlook is optimistic and the young players buy into everything that happens here.
Singleton Administrator Warren Gillespie says a good work-soccer balance is behind the club reaching their first Northern League 1 grand final since 1992. The Strikers finished second on the ladder and will face off against New Lambton in Saturday's decider. And Newcastle Olympic have retained all of their first-grade squad and will welcome back a number of returning players for next year's Northern New South Wales NPL season. Tom Davies, Jacob Bailey, Lewis Townsend and Luke Rutledge will all return to the team after stints with rival clubs. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 43, 29, 13, 15, 21, 12 and 32, and the supplementaries are 29 and 24. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.